What's going on, guys? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about the HERAKLES Pro Tank. No, this is not called a Pro Tank, but it's called the HERAKLES Pro, and it's a tank, so you can call it a Pro Tank, I guess. Taking a first glance at this, it is a top-filling tank, and you've actually got some pretty decent-sized coils in it. Really nice airflow, and it seems to be constructed very well. I've only been able to check this out for a few hours, but just within those few hours, I really do like the tank. As always, you do get a coil in the tank along with an extra, and it looks like they also included, if I can get it out here, here we go, a replacement glass and some O-rings in case you were to wind up stripping or breaking one of the O-rings in the tank. And aside from the tank and those little components, that is everything it comes with. And when you fold it out, it gives you a little bit of step-by-step instruction on how to set it up and use it, which we're going to go over right now. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a top fill, so all you have to do to refill it is simply unscrew it here from the top, like so, refill, and then put the cap back on. Now, something I did notice about this tank, which I find cool, but I'm not sure quite how I feel about it, which is watch these slots right here on the bottom, and I'm gonna rotate this tank. See how it opens and closes? That's to help the juice flow from oversaturating the coil when you go to take the coil out or refill it. So when you go to refill it or take that coil out, you can always pull it straight to the side like that to cut off your juice flow to make sure not too much gets in the coil while you're refilling. And it automatically does that when you take the bottom off to unscrew it and refill it. So we'll go ahead and go through that now. Easiest way to change out the coils here, just unscrew it from the bottom, take it here, grab and unscrew. And once you get it fully taken out, there's your coil there, and you just unscrew that, put a new one in, and you just pop this right back in. And see how the airflow, well, the juice well is closed up right now, but as soon as I finish tightening it down, watch it, boom, it slides right back over and opens it up for you to start vaping. The reason I was saying I'm not sure how I feel about that is since you can move it without taking the tank off, if you're someone like me that just vapes and vapes and vapes and doesn't think about, you know, your juice or airflow, you could wind up having it in your pocket, whoop, it get moved like that, you go vaping away and all of a sudden dry, nasty, burnt hits, and no one wants that. So I would say if you were interested in this tank, just to make positively sure that those juice flow holes are open, because again, you don't want to be vaping and all of a sudden it hit a dry coil. Now, one thing I did notice on this is the airflow is massive. Like, you can really get some airflow out of this, but it only came with a 1.8 coil, and I really don't advise running a 1.8 coil at very high wattages or you're gonna get that burnt taste. So one thing I would advise is if they do have the sub-ohm coils for this, definitely get that and mix it with your high VG liquid at a low nicotine content. And I have a feeling that this tank is really going to give you the clouds you're looking for. This is about a 50-50 mix with my typical menthol, and I really get a mouthful of mint with this. You can really taste the flavor. Again, I'm only running this at 11 watts because again, it's not a sub-ohm coil, it's only a 1.8, so I don't want to overburn it. I could probably go a little higher, but for the strong amount of menthol I have in here, 11 watts is about as high as I can go. But I do see the potential with this tank. I see it being something great. And again, it doesn't seem to really leak. I've been using it again off and on for the most of the day today, and it's not giving me any issues. It's spit back in my mouth a little bit, but that's going to be expected with any new tank you get. I've yet to see a tank that doesn't wind up having a little bit of spit back. So that's going to be normal. It'll wind up just working itself through. So this is the new HERAKLES Pro Tank. We will be reviewing another HERAKLES tank here in the next few days, so make sure and keep an eye out for that. And follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. We're usually doing a giveaway and sharing news articles and funny memes and all the stuff that kids love. So come on over, join us, have some fun with us. And until next time, this is Alex for right here at My Freedom Smokes. Thanks for watching these videos and have a great one.